Hi, if you've got 15 minutes to get away from your desk, get off that seat, get off that couch, and join me on the mat for an express but challenging abdominal and glute workout, then let's begin. Coming down your mat, we're going to start to tuck our pelvis into an imprint, so scooping that hip bone towards the ribs, bringing our legs onto tabletop, and from here we're going to take our arms overhead, see that the ribs stay low on the mat, inhale to prepare, as we exhale, just bring our head and chest up, folding up and back, and inhale and exhale, scooping those abs, flexing that spine up and back, and exhale, curling the spine and back. So sometimes we forget that in order to curl the spine and flex up, we need to engage our abdominals. And back. And up, reach, reach, reach your arms further. And back. And up, sinking that ribcage in, navel to spine. And back. Two more. And exhale. No popping of the ribs or abdominals. And last one, up and hold. From here we start to lengthen the legs away to diagonal and bring it all the way back. And again, inhale and exhale, come up, lengthen the legs away and bring it back. So you can decrease the range. If you feel that you've got too much pressure in your lower back, you can slightly raise the legs higher and back. And again, exhale, curl the spine, scoop the abdominals as you lengthen the legs away. And back. And scoop the abdominals, lengthen it away. Really drawing that hip onto ribs. Two more. Lengthen, lengthen. And back. Last one, up and curl the spine. Really reach and curl, pressing the abdominals in and back. Just hug your knees very quickly. And from here we're going to go into our hands behind our head, keeping our legs in tabletop. From here we're going to lift our head and chest up, inhale, and exhale. Lift the head and chest up, lengthen the knees away, pointing your toes to ceiling. From here, you're going to really keep those abdominals strong. Keep increasing that flexion of the lumbar spine. So really scooping, scooping, scooping. We're going to lower, lengthen and lower our leg. One leg and bring it up. Lengthen and lower the other leg. Bring it up, and from here we take both the legs out to diagonal and scoop it up using our abdominals. And again, lengthen and up, and lower, and up, and lengthening both the legs out to diagonal. Really keeping those abdominals strong and scooping it using the lower abs. And lengthen, and up. So you want to make sure that as you're lowering the leg, it's with control. So we're not just dropping the leg down. So you're really maintaining that control through the abdominals. And lowering it down, scoop the abdominals and bring it up. Of course you can bend your knees if this is challenging. So if you're lifting through the lower back and mid back, bend the knees slightly and continue. And it is challenging your abdominals still. This is the last one. And lower, 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 lower. And bring it up. Bend your knees and just give it a quick hug. From here, we're going to take our arms actually overhead. We're going to bring our legs back to tabletop. So keeping that pelvis in an imprint, keeping it scooping. We're going to lengthen the knees. We're going to inhale. As we come up into flexion, we're going to widen our legs and third arms through the legs. Exhale twice and back. And inhale and exhale. And back. So flexing up and reaching to the center. And back. Exhale. And back. See that when you're reaching your arms overhead, the ribcage is staying on the mat. So really sinking, increasing that flexion each time. 3 more. And back. 2 more. And back. Curling that lumbar spine. And back. Hug your knees. Just quickly have a spine stretch. Twist your knees to one side. Arms to the other side. And to the other side. And from here we're going to go into a shoulder bridge. So challenging the glutes. You're going to keep your feet flat on the mat. Inhale, tailbone heavy on the mat, and start to imprint the spine, tuck under and peel, slowly peeling the spine off the mat, bringing your weight to your upper back, to your shoulders, keeping the shoulders wide, pressing those palms down on the mat. Stay, engage your glutes, inhale, and start to roll down, initiating from the upper back, through the mid back and lower back, scooping it down through the pelvis, and lastly, reaching your tailbone down on the mat. Let's do that again. Inhale and exhale. Scoop the abdominals. Keep peeling one vertebra at a time, bone by bone, drawing your hips up, keeping that ribcage low and connected into the abdominals. Inhale over here and start to exhale from initiating the top, mid back, low back, and bringing it down into neutral pelvis. And again, scoop, scoop, peel, 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 peel off, bone by bone, taking your shoulders wide, really engaging those glutes, coming as high as possible without popping the ribcage, so abdominals are working, and coming back, one vertebra at a time, peeling down, and again, we're rolling up. So really imagine your spine's like a sticker and you're peeling that sticker off and rolling back down, bone by bone, navel to spine as you bring it back to touch the mat. The last one, we're going to take it up and hold. We're going to come up and stay as high as we can, maintaining that pelvis and that engagement in our glutes. From here, we're going to take our knees apart, coming to the blades of our feet, and come back to center. And again, take it out, and back to center. So you want to stay high through the hips, stay lifted, maintain that height against the movement of your legs, and out, and center. So your glutes should be firing up right now, and back, and 4, out to the blades of your feet, and back, and 3, and back. The movement needs to be with control. So see that we're not just flopping the legs out to the side, but it's with resistance and control. The last one, hold it out and bring it back in. From here, we're going to start to raise the heels up high and press it down with resistance. Again, staying lifted through the hips, engaging those glutes. Lift the heels up and back, and up, and press it back down. And 5, trying to stay up high through the hips and low from the ribcage, staying connected. 3 more. So you want to make sure those abs are working to protect the low back. Squeeze your glutes to make sure that you're really supporting that back. And last one, hold it up and bring it down. And now we're going to combine the movement. So knees go out, in, raise your heels up and down. Knees out, in, heels high and down. And out to the sides, in heels up and down and out, in, heels up and down. 3 more, out, in, heels up, down. 2 more, and in, heels up, and press it down. So imagine you've got springs in under your heels and you're really pressing it down with resistance. Last one, 1 more, out, back, heels up, and press it down. From here, we're going to stay. Take a deep breath in, and initiating from the top of your chest, we're going to start to peel down. From the top to the mid-back, lower back, and lastly, bringing your tailbone down, heavy on the mat. Take your knees in, hug your knees, just massage the spine. And just turn onto your side and come into a quick shelf stretch. So really just pressing down in the mat, flattening that back. Just pressing that chest down on the mat. And then scooping the abdominals. Just widening the knees a bit so you have more range. Flattening the back. There's been a lot of lumbar flexion. And back. And again, lengthen away. Flat back. And scoop the abdominals. And you're done. Well done, you worked hard. Those were some challenging abdominal exercises. If you would like to schedule a class, contact me. My link is in bio, and stay tuned for some more videos. Thanks for watching.